All right, it's Monday evening now. We're just starting to button things up here on the day. And I've been thinking today about a conversation I had with a patient this morning. And she's been here, I don't know, 5-6 visits now, roughly, just kind of somewhat fresh in our practice. But been doing really well, and asked how things have been going. And she's just like, you know what, I've been meaning to tell you guys, like, there's just something different about this place. And I was like, well, what is that? And she goes, I don't really know what it is. She goes, like, I've gotten good results here. You guys are friendly. She's like, the best way to describe it is it just feels like you guys care. And I told her, I'm like, honestly, that's kind of the best compliment we can possibly have, because we work to have people feel that way. And sometimes it is one of those things that you get busy and you get going with stuff, and you get so caught up in the tasks that are at hand that you kind of forget about the person in front of you. And you don't always think about, like, truly caring about them. And really, what is caring about them? And it's listening to them. It's being engaged with them. It's being empathetic with them. It's solving the little problems that aren't that convenient for us. Sometimes somebody asks the question, like, man, I've answered this question 75 times a day, but you still answer the question. You put 100% effort into it. It's the fact that you think about, like, the person who came in that was really crappy that day, like they just weren't feeling good. And then that night at home, you start thinking about them because you're like, man, I just don't like where they're at. I wish I could do something right now to fix that problem where they're at. You can't, because that's just the reality of it sometimes on there. So we try to impress it upon our team here. We try to remind ourselves as providers as well, too, like, the value of what you do is based upon the level of care that you put into the people in front of you. Again, way easier said than done, but when we do it well, it's felt by you. And I think that's the thing to understand, is that if you don't feel like you're being cared for, call us out on it. Let us know on there. Because again, our value to you is that we care, that we genuinely care about not just you, not just your condition you have, but the fact that how you feel and you getting better impacts the people around you. And when you don't get better, you don't feel cared for on that stuff, it affects your family, it affects your work, it affects all these different things. It affects you psychologically as well, too. So again, I hope you know that we care. I hope you can feel it. And when you don't feel that from us, remind us. We all need a reminder once in a while and get out of the mechanics of what we do. So again, thank you for trusting us. Thank you for allowing us to care for you. And thank you for keeping us on our toes when we don't. Catch you soon.